Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII, and this is the end boss right here. Well, this is it. Ultimecia is here. So, and we can say it's too early to fight her, or we can say let's get this over with. We're gonna change the encounter none junction off because we don't need that. Yeah, I mean strength plus 20. Yeah, that'll take us to 255. Yeah, we could use more vitality though. I mean, or vite or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, so here we go, and we'll have dialogue in here. We haven't had dialogue in a long time. I'll have to come up with a voice. Well, I care, really. Does it really matter? Okay. So, yeah, this is it. Look at this. This is beautiful. For 1999, this is amazing. Seed! 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 Seed, seed, seed! What? Curse all seeds! Why does she have a K? Swarming like locusts across generations, you disgust me. The world was on the brink of that ever-elusive time compression. Insolent fools! Your vain crusade ends here, steeds. The price for your meddling is death beyond death. I shall send you to a dimension beyond your imagining. There I will reign and you will be my slaves for eternity. Alright. Anyway. Okay. Who shall I exterminate first? I'll start with you three. She randomly picks three people. And we only have 3 people junctioned, so that's a problem. But when your people die fighting her, she will make them disappear and they will be replaced with other people. So yeah, Irvine and Zell, we don't really need them. We'll just have them attack until her attacks kill them. So, not a problem. And while they're doing that, we'll have Selphie do things like cast Shell and Protect and regenerate herself. So, because yeah, I mean, this is really the only way, the only kind of strategy you could. Well, you can junction everybody to kind of attack, but it really doesn't matter. You can let your people die. It's not an issue. And of course, Meltdown. And you're going to want to cast Meltdown on her for every stage. She's going to go through 5 stages of fighting. Like, this will be the first, this is the Ultimecia stage. And then there'll be like, then she summons a GF. She summons the GF from your ring, Griever. I think its name may change if you name the ring something else. And then she'll combine herself with the Junction, or the GF, and then something else will happen, and then there'll be like that unultimate form. And we're really not going to be in too much trouble until she, well, Maelstrom might. I think, does this drop us down to 1 hit point? I'm not. Her ultimate form will have a spell, I think, that drops us all down to 1 hit point. Selphie is maxed out on strength, so she's quite the little attack hound. And we'll have her heal herself. We're not going to have her. Now, obviously, the downside of Shell will be that Kiraga and things will do half their healing. We can live with that. Yeah, whatever she's doing, that Maelstrom thing or whatever, apparently takes a percentage of hit points. It doesn't. This might kill somebody, though. Goodbye, Zell. I'll miss you. Not really. You weren't all that fun. I strongly suggest, though, that Selphie and Switch be 2 of your people, because, again, with their ultimate weapons, they can't miss. They hit every attack. So, and then who you have for your healing person, like your extra person to cast spells, and like support spells, it doesn't really matter. So this may be a little brave because now the only person she can attack is Selfie. But again, eventually what she'll do is she'll knock out one of these people permanently. Yeah, there, she does this. And this little cherub thing takes them away. Now they don't exist. It's absorbed into time. And we get Renoa. Well, and lucky for us, we did not get Quistis, because she's the other person we have not junctioned, so... Although when Zell disappears, we might get Quistis. So now we'll have Renoa do some support spell stuff and things like that. Again, we're so well kind of junctioned and set up at this point. I am so not worried about this. Again, I've never known as much. I've never fought this battle knowing as much about the game as I know right now. Okay, and this is kind of, I guess this is kind of a problem. What you are going to want to do, you can summon, at this point in the game, you could summon Cerberus to give everybody triple, but you're going to want to keep people, like, in triple. You know, so that they can do multiple things. Like, especially casting Kiraga over Shell. You know, if you can cast Kiraga 2 times on one person and 1 time on another person, like, that's awesome. There we go. Okay. So now it'll either be Quistis or Switch. We want Switch. We really need him, because his limit break is going to be the key to winning this thing. So it's kind of the only weapon we have. Well, we could fight her hand-to-hand and probably do it, but... It really becomes important in the final phase, fighting her, to do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. Because eventually she'll gain the ability to just blow spells out of your inventory. So she'll just, like, knock all of your full life out of your inventory, and it affects what you're junctioned to. So if she knocks out the spell you're junctioned to hit points, it'll drop your max hit points down to, you know, your base level. So, Meltdown and Renzokuken, or whatever, Switch's limit break is called. But this is why you want triple Kiragas. You can cure everybody and... Oh yeah! There's like 60,000 points. Oh, she's done. Well, she's not. One of the problems with the Lionheart limit break is it's not going to hurt her next form. It's completely going to obliterate this form of her hit point wise, but it won't carry over. Like the battle's not over right now. But I mean, if you can get 5 Lionhearts, that's all 5 phases right there, essentially, I think. Alright. The most powerful GF. You shall suffer. Ah, this is gonna tear my throat right up. I like that I gave her a horrible laugh. There's nothing funnier than a bad, evil laugh. So yeah, so this is the ultimate GF. That looks a little bit to me like the ultimate GF in Final Fantasy X. But I'm probably wrong about that. Well, we're still in Aura, so that translated over really well. Although we didn't melt this thing down yet, so... But if we got a Lionheart, that would probably end this. So, what I'm thinking, by the way, is... I'm thinking that there's gonna be... We're gonna run to the end of the game, and then I have at least 2 more videos to do. I want to get Quistis all her limit breaks and go through those. There's some other things that I never showed as far as GFs go. So, I want to do that. I want to show Bahamut and Tonberry. And then, there's a trick with beating the Ultima, or the Omega weapon that I want to show. So, 2 videos after the end. Which will put us at, like, 116 for the... and I thought 120 for this LP, so... I think we did good. I could have done more card stuff and got it to 120 if I wanted to, I guess. So we're just gonna keep belting away at this guy. And that should work. Rough Divide. My favorite. I mean, Lionheart is actually too powerful a thing to... It just changes everything. Yeah, okay, so from here on out, they can do this, which is, it just blew away Selphie's aura. She has no more aura. Which luckily I think Rinoa has all of our aura, so essentially. If we'd been smarter, we would have made sure every character had some coming in here. Because it's such an important part of our strategy. But whatever, I mean, even if aura gets blown out of everybody, we can always let Switch drop down to critical hit points. Again, this just seems like it would take out neighborhoods. Like, I mean, I know it's the future and everything, and it doesn't, but like, come on. It just seems like way too much destruction. Alright. Oh, she's not shelled, so we didn't need to Kiraga her twice, but whatever. There we go. Take this, you big lion-looking jerk. Oh, what did he do now? Asuna. Oh, well. So she'll be junctioned a little worse. Like, that seriously is not. Again, it's the hit point junction, or like the strength junction, that'll really hurt ya. There we go. Aura that man! And then aside from that, I mean, like, this is really our strategy. Our strategy is Meltdown, Switch's Limit Break, and healing. So now we're doing twice the damage with half the work. Or maybe the same amount of damage with half the work, or twice the damage with the same work. I don't know. The math equation multiplies stuff by 2. The GF's true power! Allow me to show you! Griever, make them bleed! Shockwave Pulsar. This is actually the strongest Quistis Limit Break. So... and it's pretty cool looking. And I'm shocked it didn't kill us all in one hit, although Shell helped us with that. And then look, it didn't even take Switch down halfway. So there, the thing goes exploding. Into a little ball. Oh, it's a cute little ball. Blue song start. I shall junction myself onto Griever. Oh, we could have named him something funny, like Popsy or Ronaldo. So she'd be like, "I'm going to junction myself onto Ronaldo." Like, okay. So then this thing happens. All right, we're in phase 3, people. This is like Ultimecia Griever. So now we definitely want to, well, I mean, what are you gonna do, really? It's not... we're just gonna... it's the same strategy, you know? It's gonna be... oh, it's still Ultimecia that comes up on the targeting screen. Selphie's dead. That's a shame. Especially since our other players are already spoken for, so there's not a lot we can do about it. Man, look at him just go to work. That is so impressive. Look at that! He is awesome. Blasting Zone, the longest variation of our Limit Break. We're running this thing right to the end, by the way, people. I'm not cutting this. Mainly because I don't think it's going to take that long. I mean, this is a hard battle. This was the last Final Fantasy game to have a really, really difficult boss, in my opinion. Where after this, the games had really hard ultimate weapons, like optional monsters, but the end boss was not bad. 10 had a really easy end boss. We're gonna use a Phoenix Pinion. I know we used one during the Omega Weapon fight, but we never really, we didn't save that. We had a game over there, so it didn't save. So this is really the first one we're using in this particular file. Alright. And that gets a selfie back. How cool is that? We love getting selfie back. Oh, that was way too much curing for her. I keep forgetting she's not shelled. Whatever. And another limit break for us. You gotta give Ultimecia credit for the amount of damage she's taking from us, because, like, our limit break is nothing to sneeze at. Like, okay, we want full cure here, which is one of the two things that Selfie's limit break is good for. Rapture being the other one. You can use her Rapture command and it instantly lifts an enemy out of... Oh, I forgot that she does that thing where she puts out those helixes. I think that's what they're called, helixes. So now she goes into stage 4, which is where she just, like, drops her tail, which is creepy. It makes her like a lizard. And we're in such good shape. It's ridiculous how well this is working out. In all my past fights, this has taken so long that she's blown away so many spells that my junctioning just gets down horribly, but we're making such great time. That, I mean, she just hasn't had a chance to really debilitate us. But she's keeping her helix. And when she gets a second one of those out, she can really do some major damage, I think. But it looks like she's still melted down. I mean, how do you tell? But oh, this isn't even gonna hurt us. This is probably her doing us a favor. Yeah, look at that. Whoa! Hey, keep your hands off my woman. Ha! That'll teach ya. She did 10 times the damage you did. Alright, so we'll make sure that there's a meltdown going on here. And yeah, I don't, that didn't seem to change her color at all, so. Yeah, take 8,000 points of pain. Oh man, this is a lot funner than I remember too. Like at this point in the battle, I'm usually on my last leg. It really, like, hour and a half was what I was expecting this to take. I was expecting the first part to take up. I know I'm such a loser, like seeing it now and kind of like working it out and stuff. Although don't get me wrong, we're not out of the woods. The last version of Ultimecia is going to be the problem. So, get her, switch. Yeah, 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 oh yeah! Love that. So what are you gonna do as an encore? Rough Divide, I love it. I love it. Bring it. Take that, you creepy bitch. Wait, really? Oh, that was nothing. Okay. Gragra! I like Rigagra. RGHAAH is not a pronounceable English word, by the way. I just went with Rigagra. Now, if there had been some W's in there... Look at that. That looks like the end of a boss, doesn't it? Look at that. She's dead. Nobody could come back from that. See, I can say that because I know better. See, they make it seem like the end, don't they? Like, wasn't that the point? That was supposed to seem all peaceful and stuff? Before this happens? The hell? The hell, I say? Just awesome. Ugh. She has no face. So crazy. I am Ultimecia. Time shall compress. All existence denied. Look at that. Ah, terror. Alright. Jeez. Okay. Hell's Judgment. Here's something new we didn't need. So melt this woman down, without a doubt. Yeah, see, look at that. Drops us down to nothing. Wow. Nope. Well, this is when we needed this, really. I mean... Huh. Okay. Get her switch. Okay, now, there's a weird quirk of Ulta, because this is a lot of damage. I'm like, this is a ridiculous amount of damage. But there's a weird quirk in this battle, where she has lines of dialogue to say, and you can't defeat her until she said them. No matter how much damage you do. So, even if that put her to negative 50,000 hit point, it'll take a couple turns for her to say what she needs to say. So that this whole thing can end. See, why would I stop in the middle of this? This is just great. Get ourselves back up to, but we're not going to get ourselves out of limit break range. Oh, well, Selfie did not. Oh, what did you knock out of Renoa? Kiraga, ooh. Okay. Hell's Judgment again. You think so, do you, lady? That only takes us down to 1. It's not a killing spell. It's like a preparing you to... Okay. Just hit you again. Like, take that, you jerk. Oh, we're gonna hit her with it again. This is ridiculous. But awesome. But this is because your limit breaks work better when you've got aura on you and are at low hit points. So this is the perfect stage. See, there was Rapture. We could have used it, I guess, but this is the perfect way to get your limit breaks to do amazing damage. Okay, we'll cast some full cure. Reflect on your childhood. This is like the perfect storm for us. Like, could it get any better, people? We've got full life and we've hit her with Lionheart twice. Oh my god, and we just did Invincible Moon! That's perfect. Never mind. Now we're unbeatable. Oh, that's awesome. What are the chances of that? Huh. I didn't even think we had that ability learned yet. So now we can't be hurt. We have full life. And she's been hit with our limit break twice. That's just stupid. Your sensation. Your words, your emotions, time, it will not wait. Draw Apocalypse. Well, now we gotta kill her. We can actually draw Apocalypse out of her as well and use it on her. Not a big deal. We're invincible, so she can do whatever she wants. Now what'd she do? Float. Oh yeah, how am I gonna live without float? Oh, you can't do aura on somebody who's invincible, huh? Okay, well, whatever. Well, here's Apocalypse. Oh, and there's 2 Ultimecias, theoretically. Just beat the crap out of them. I mean, it doesn't really... Attack the body is the hint I read, but... Yeah, so there's our Apocalypse. It missed us because we're transparent. Because we got the perfect storm as... No matter how hard you hold on, it escaped you. And... Ultima, ooh! She's really doing some damage now. Oh, what, Renoa got the final hit? Nice. All right, well that was like a perfect storm for us. That was awesome. So this is really it, by the way. This is our end boss dying. Look at this. Oh my god. This is amazing. Alright, so we'll have one more plotline video, what happens after this. And as soon as we get the screen going to black or whatever, I'll be cutting this off. We're really far into this video, so you guys thanks for watching, and you take care. Next time, end of the game. Bye everybody.